He took dry swings earlier today. So I think obviously, dry swings, see how that goes tomorrow. Dry swings, there's no ball involved. Intensity level, probably fairly decent with that. And then from there, he'll progress to probably a flip, probably to a sit-down overhand, then BP, then off it goes. So in my past, once they start swinging the bat, it takes off a little bit. But those initial first couple of days when you swing the bat, you got to kind of make sure that the soreness doesn't come back.
How tough is it to possibly lose Gary for that long, especially with how well he had been playing these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we can't. I mean, it is going to be tough. I mean, he's been swinging the bat so good. He's carried us, hit a lot of big homers, carried us in a lot of ways, but it's just like everybody else. I mean, we're still missing Mountie. We're missing Adley. I don't think we've been at full strength yet this year. If you go back and look at spring training and not having Gunner, the initial week. So it's just kind of the hand that we've drawn, and we're going to continue to compete with it.
Bradish and Wells, are they down in Florida? Are they going to be in FCL games?
So Wells will throw a live that's way down there here soon. Within the next few days, I think is what it is. I think Bradish just had his second live, and he's progressing to a multi-up live here soon, and then from there we'll get him in the games most likely. But he's got to check the boxes, and that's the thing. You can't kind of put the cart ahead of the horse.
What's impressed you most with the two catchers, Jacob and Alex, as they kind of transition to this new team?
Well, we haven't seen Alex catch yet, but we know we've seen him a lot in the past. He's a good player. I've been seeing him since 2018 in AAA, so he's here for a reason. He's a good major league player. Jacob, just the mindset to be able to kind of walk into this thing and study our pitchers, learn our pitchers, understand what they do good. He does also have a built-in Rolodex of major league hitters already. He's been in the big leagues for so long, so he kind of knows a lot of the weaknesses on hitters throughout the league, and now he's got to kind of learn how to match that with our pitcher strengths, and just his general intelligence and his understanding of the position is going to probably expedite that more so than a lot of guys in this business.
Tony, overall, what have you learned about getting new catchers ready mid-season to get the job done well?
Well, we got guys that are really good here in terms of getting them prepared. It's Ryan Klimek, it's Drew French, Plasmeyer, Grant Andrews. They do such a good job of bringing these guys in and just kind of force-feeding all the information. It's a lot. I mean, catching in the big leagues is a big deal. So I think what we've learned mostly is we have really good people here in this building, and our people that work in this building find the right guys to come in and do it.
What are you hoping to see from Brandon Young tonight with obviously a stacked lineup that the Mets have?
Yeah, this is a really good major league team we're about to play. They made a nice run into the playoffs last year, probably unexpectedly so at one point in the year in 24. You look at the names in that lineup, it kind of looks like some of the names in the Braves lineup that we just kind of came from. For BY, the biggest thing is just be himself, right? Command the fastball, get to the fastball to the different quadrants, get the split down in the zone, mix his pitches, be fearless, attack, and understand that he's got the stuff to compete in the big leagues.
Tony, with so many national outlets like mentioning Oriole players as potential trade chips this month, how challenging is that for a coaching staff? You can rest a player who needs it, or you can do things to help a player, but with this uncertainty, it doesn't seem there's as much the staff can do.
Well, in a lot of ways, I think all those stories are kind of making my job easier because it's motivating these guys. A lot of these guys don't want to go anywhere. They like it here. So as every story kind of comes across the desk a little bit, or something gets tweeted or however it's put out there, I don't really pay attention to a whole lot of it myself, but I know it kind of creates a lot of motivation for these guys. So there's a lot of chatter in there about, trying to stay here, trying to get this thing going. So it's kind of making my job a little bit easier in some ways.